Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Well, today we're going, of course, to have a look at this match. As you can see already, we'll have some very bad news today. And we're going to have a look at hopefully, we're going to discover new talents to add to the team, probably the B team especially, in particular. So, let's go straight here and talk business immediately. So 2-0 for the opponents, who of course had something more in terms of skills. As you can see, the average skill level is quite high. And but what changed the match in the opponent's favour, of course, was this 24th minute. One of our three, I would say. Well, he's probably the second best player we have. If we combine skills and routine, but he's probably the best one, actually. In my opinion, he's probably the most important player of the whole team, and he was injured after 24 minutes only. So this completely changed the match. This is always my opinion, of course. I'm talking. Not really. Well, it's, by the looks of it, the opponents were still somewhat doing something more. But as you can see, all in all, we've got a few red stripes here which means that we did something. But the fact is that one was a save by the goalkeeper, one was a post hit, and the rest by the opponents was just one post. Once the ball hit the post, and that was it. So, of course, the opponents have been somewhat doing more, but all in all, we've been having more opportunities to score till this very moment when Zhao Jun unfortunately was injured and the match changed completely. So 44 ball possession against 56%. We could expect that. We could truly expect that. Then 5 shots versus 9, 2 shots on target. So quite a somewhat decent level of accuracy here. And 6 shots on target. The opponents did a little bit better, but yeah, in terms of skills, they were better as well. So nothing wrong with this. But let's have a quick look at the table, at the standings here. We're not too far from at least what is now our target, our possible target. I'm not talking about impossible ones. Even if the real problem is here, 7 matches, and he'll be out, Zhao Jun, for 7 matches, and we are 5. There are only 5 matches to go. So I am afraid this has completely compromised our season. Hopefully we'll be able to get there, but it's going to be way harder than it should be. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next time with our next opponents. So let's have a quick look, and hopefully we have some good news to say today. Then we're probably going to talk about possible relegation at the end of the season. What's wrong and what's right with it. So, Aegis, the offensive midfielder, right? Not impressive crossing skills. Work rate is good, but it's not that important with an offensive midfielder. Technique is quite low. Well, it's probably the lowest skill he's got, together with tackling, which is somewhat useless for an offensive midfielder. Positioning as well, which it is useful for an offensive midfielder. So I believe, despite this guy not being that bad, he's 18, 3 stars potential, and skills are not impressive. So let's go with this for him. Alright. So we'll fire him, and we have Tommaso Varone, central midfielder. Very hard to train these guys. We've got not impressive, but somewhat decent physical skills. Problem is the work rate, which for a central midfielder is very important. Then we've got good technique, which is very good, decent passing. So all in all, except for the work rate, which is quite bad in my opinion for such a role, the rest is not that bad. The problem is this: he's 18 and he's got 3 stars potential. So he does not look that bad, but considering that, well, given that this guy is a central midfielder, I'm afraid we'll have to fire him. There isn't much of a choice here, really. And then we've got quite an interesting, apparently, offensive midfielder and striker. So work rate, we don't care about this very much. Strength is quite important. This is somewhat decent. Then we've got somewhat decent positioning. Tackling is low, which is actually good because this means this guy is focused, can focus more on different skills. Technique is quite low for a striker and for an offensive midfielder as well. But the rest does not look bad, and the 3.5 stars potential is still something we can consider quite important. So despite him being 18, I believe that with these traits combined with good professionalism, I'm sorry, can make the difference really. So let's open the training as well. Let's scout this Michele Muccioli guy, and hopefully he's got good professionalism. And if this is the case, we made a good we had a good bargain, but he's not. So the level of professionalism is low. He might still get up to 3.5 stars, so earn us some money. Not much probably. Passing is good already, position or somewhat good, and it's going to be increased because if this is his strongest skill, he will improve faster with this one than the others in the future. Positioning is quite good, so I'll go straight for finishing long shots and technique training, which means finishing drills. Where is he? Muccioli here. So finishing drills, and let's go. Hopefully he'll go up to 3.5 stars very soon. In his late bloom does not sound good at all. 17. Well, this guy should be able to describe quite accurately what's going on with this player's development, and if he is right, we have a big problem, because if he's bloomed already or nearly totally bloomed, then we are in serious trouble, serious trouble, but we'll see. So that said, guys, I was not very happy today, I have to be honest, but we still stand some chances to get up here and have one more chance with the play out to avoid being relegated, which would be not a very good thing. Then I'll tell you why I believe it's not an immensely bad thing either. But we'll see, guys. We'll have the chance to talk about this later on, and more and closer to the actual end of the season. So thanks a lot again for watching, of course, and see you guys in the next video. We'll have to prepare a very important lineup. Thank you again, and bye.